Have just $1 in your pocket. It feels almost useless these days, right? You can't even buy a candy bar with it anymore. At the airport, a pack of gum costs $3 and a bottle of water is $4. In 2026, a single dollar seems to have lost its power. But here's the twist, that lonely dollar is actually the beginning of one of the most incredible journeys in human history. By the end of this video, you'll see money in a way most people never do. Let's start with the basics. The paper your $1 bill is printed on only costs the US government about 14.3 cents. That means your dollar is already worth more than it costs to make. The first lesson, value and cost are never the same thing. Let's move up to $10. Back in 1950, $10 could buy you a full week of groceries. Fast forward to today and that same $10 might only get you a sad salad at a fast food place. That's inflation in action. The $10 bill itself hasn't changed, but the world around it has. The value of money shifts over time and what you can buy with it changes dramatically. This is a powerful reminder that money isn't just about the number printed on the bill, it's about what that number can actually do for you in the real world. As we climb the ladder of dollars, keep in mind how quickly the meaning of money can shift. Now let's talk about the $100 bill. Did you know it's the most counterfeited piece of currency on Earth? The US government spends a staggering $1 billion every year just fighting fake hundreds. That's right, $1 billion just to protect the integrity of the $100 bill. It's a wild thought, isn't it? The government invests so much to make sure that when you hold a $100 bill, you can trust it's real. This brings us to a bigger question. What are we really protecting when we protect money? It's not just paper, it's trust, security, and the entire system that keeps our economy running. Let's jump to $1,000. This is the average amount Americans spend on Christmas every year. That's $1,000 gone in a month, mostly on gifts that end up forgotten by February. But here's a game-changing idea. What if you invested that $1,000 instead? If you started at age 22 and put it into an S&P 500 index fund every year by age 62, you'd have $486,000. That's almost $500,000, all from Christmas money you didn't spend. It's a powerful example of how small choices with money can lead to massive results over time. Finally, let's talk about $10,000. This is the number that makes the government pay attention. In America, if you deposit or withdraw $10,000 or more in cash, your bank is legally required to file a report with the federal government, no exceptions. The government wants to know where that money is going. It's a reminder that as the numbers get bigger, the rules change. Money isn't just about what you can buy, it's about the systems and controls that come into play as your wealth grows. From $1 to $10,000, every step tells a different story about what money really means. Most Americans, earning $100,000 a year feels like a major milestone, a sign that you've truly made it. And with the median household income projected at $80,610 in 2026, it's easy to see why. That six-figure salary puts you well above average in most parts of the country. But here, where things get interesting. In Manhattan, New York, $100,000 doesn't stretch nearly as far. Average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Manhattan is a staggering $5,600 per month, totaling $67,200 a year, just for a place to live. Suddenly, what sounds like a big number everywhere else barely covers the basics in America's most expensive city. It's a stark reminder that where you live can completely change what your income means. Let's talk about the number everyone dreams of, $1 million. For decades, being a millionaire was the ultimate goal. But if you retire with $1 million and follow the classic 4% withdrawal rule, you'll have just $40,000 a year to live on, about $3,333 per month. In 2026, with rising costs for rent, food, healthcare, and inflation, that's not exactly a lavish lifestyle. Here, another twist. In 1990, there were about 3.5 million millionaires in America. Today, there are 24.5 million. That's a seven-fold increase in just 30 years. So either a lot more people got rich or $1 million just doesn't go as far as it used to, probably a bit of both. Now let's raise the stakes. With $10 million, your financial reality changes completely. At this level, you're not just comfortable, you're truly free. You don't have to think about prices or budgets. If you invest $10 million at a modest 5% return, you'll earn $500,000 a year in interest alone, $500,000 without ever touching your principal. That's enough to buy 714 World Cup final tickets or even a private island in the Bahamas. And if you're really aiming high, $100 million puts you in a whole new league. That's the kind of money celebrities like Drake spend on custom private jets, a Boeing 767 transformed into a flying mansion. At this level, money isn't just about comfort, it's about unlimited possibilities. Start with Drake's private jet, a converted Boeing 767. This isn't just any plane, it's a wide-body commercial airliner transformed into a flying mansion. Imagine bedroom suites, lounge areas, and all the comforts you'd expect in a luxury home, but at 30,000 feet. The total value around $100 million, but the real kicker is the operating cost. Every hour Drake's jet is in the air, he's spending between $10,000 and $20,000 just on fuel, crew, and maintenance. That means every takeoff costs what a typical American earns in 6 months, all in just 1 hour of flight. And yet, in the world of ultra-wealthy travel, Drake's jet is just the beginning. Now let's take luxury to the next level. Saudi prince owns an Airbus A380, the same size as a commercial jumbo jet, but this one is a flying palace. Picture 3 floors connected by glass elevators, a throne, a concert hall, and gold fixtures everywhere you look. The total cost, over $600 million. That's the lifetime savings of 6,000 Americans, all invested in a single airplane. This isn't just about travel, it's about making a statement in the sky. The sheer scale and opulence of this jet redefine what it means to fly in style. showing just how far some are willing to go for ultimate comfort and status. The sky isn't the only place for extreme luxury. For $500 million, you could own the world's most expensive superyacht. These aren't just boats, they're floating cities. Take the Eclipse, owned by a Russian billionaire. It features its own submarine, a missile detection system, a swimming pool, a disco, multiple helipads, and a crew of over 70 people. The annual maintenance alone is about $50 million, just to keep it afloat whether you use it or not. And if you want to charter one for a week, be prepared to pay over $1 million. That's the price of sleeping on a boat designed for the ultra-rich. Let's put $1 billion in perspective. If you spent $1,000 every single day, it would take you 2,739 years to spend $1 billion. That's longer than the time since Jesus was born. Stack $1 billion in $100 bills and the pile would reach 3,583 feet, taller than the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building. In $1 bills, it would weigh 10,000 tons, requiring 200 semi-trucks just to move it. These numbers show the staggering scale of billionaire wealth, making the world of luxury jets and yachts seem almost modest by comparison. It's a level of money that's hard to even imagine. Let's start with a staggering fact. In 2026, there are 813 billionaires in the United States alone. Together, their combined wealth reaches an unbelievable $6.2 trillion. To put that into perspective, if you divided all that money among every American, about 335 million people, each person would get $18,500. These numbers are almost hard to imagine, but they set the stage for understanding just how concentrated wealth can be. It's not just about the numbers, though. It's about what these fortunes reveal about money, growth, and the power of time. Let's dive deeper into what this journey from $1 to $1 billion really teaches us. Consider Elon Musk, whose net worth once crossed $300 billion. To put that in context, if you earned $1 million every single day without taking a single day off, it would still take you 822 years to reach $300 billion. Musk did it in about 25 years. This isn't just about luck or genius, it's about understanding how time multiplies money. Investing even a single dollar at the right moment can turn into millions, while spending that same dollar on something fleeting means it's gone forever. The lesson here is clear: time is the ultimate multiplier. The earlier you start, the more your money can grow, quietly compounding in the background. But what happens if your money just sits still? Inflation quietly eats away at its value. For example, a $100 bill your grandparents saved in 1980 is worth only about $40 today. Money that isn't growing is actually shrinking. And here's another important truth: the flashiest displays of wealth are often the most fragile. $600 million airplane costs $20,000 an hour to fly, and a $500 million yacht can cost $50 million a year just to maintain. Real wealth, on the other hand, is quiet. It grows while you sleep, compounding steadily over time. Warren Buffett, worth over $84 billion, still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. His wealth isn't about yachts or jets, it's about numbers quietly growing on a computer screen. But what's the real lesson from the journey from $1 to $1 billion? It's not about what you can show off, but what you can grow. True wealth isn't measured by luxury items or extravagant lifestyles, it's measured by the quiet, steady growth of your assets over time. The most important thing money teaches us is patience, discipline, and the power of compounding. Whether you're just starting out or already on your way, remember, real wealth is built quietly, often behind the scenes, and it's less about what others see and more about what you know is growing for your future.